Dr. Moffic. I'm a psychiatrist and member of the editorial board of Psychiatric Times. And this is a special video having to do with our upcoming 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, which is called, if I can get this out right, sesquicentennial. Probably anybody who's a lot familiar with what I write over times and present knows how fascinated I am by major holidays, whether that's personal holidays like birthdays, like anniversaries. My wife and I just had our 58th wedding anniversary on the 30th of June. But whether it's also major holidays that we all share, and we're going there from July 4th to Christmas and various holidays having to do with special minorities and so forth, because I think these holidays have their interest because of their psychological importance. I mean, think of 250th year. Well, so what? What does 250 years mean? It gives us a time to reflect back on our country. That's what makes it so important psychologically. And as your question implied, it's often not a positive holiday for everybody. I mean, even take Christmas time when people get more concerned about being left out, lonely, losses, not getting presents because of being so poor and so forth. And for Memorial Day, the losses of soldiers, which may affect many families and so forth. So, we try to make these holidays positive. July 4th usually has to do with fireworks, for instance, but even with fireworks, that can be scary for people who have had war trauma or other traumas where loud noises become a trigger. So we as psychiatrists have to think about that, for our patients, maybe do some educational information about the upcoming holiday as we're trying to do right now. So the public can understand what or prepare for what might happen. So yeah, the holidays aren't pure as far as their positivity, and which again goes back to the essence of psychiatry. What makes psychiatry different is we look below the surface a lot, whether that has with understanding a given individual or providing psychotherapy. We go below the surface and sometimes look even too much for the negative. But I think that's what makes us different. And if we can help deal with this underlying negative stuff that everybody has, that's a big positive. So we can use this holiday in that way also, to keep in mind people who it might not be such a positive holiday. And probably even when we think about wars and current wars going on and what the United States is involved with and who the United States is supporting, that could certainly bother lots of people, from a psychological standpoint. So it's a positive holiday, at least in my mind, but we can't ignore also its drawbacks. Again, it seems like we, as a field of psychiatry, haven't paid much attention to its meaning and importance. So the opportunity to do so is really helpful. And I hope it'll elicit some discussion in various places, whether that's in the APA caucuses or people's response to this video, whatever it may be. I think we need more discussion about how important it is and what we as psychiatrists can achieve positively out of this very special holiday, because changes are going to be increasingly rapid now, and we need to prepare ourselves and try to make the best of them for ourselves, for the public, and for patients.